and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. Well, it's come and it's gone. The big eclipse that we've been waiting for 3 weeks. That was all that you could hear in the air, on the news, everywhere. Oh, well, the eclipse, and this is the area it's coming by, and this is the time, and and all of that was wonderful. But let me throw out something there to you. Now, who was in charge of the eclipse? We know that there are people that, they say, okay, higher power. And then there are others that say there is no God. But ask yourself, who was orchestrating this whole thing? And then I hear the Bible say that God gives man wisdom to find out certain things. So yes, the scientists, astrologers, whomever, those that study the sun, the stars, and the moons, yes, they were able to quote unquote pinpoint certain things that God allowed them. But who was doing the orchestrating? Why was it that it was able to do this and then come back to this and not do bam? Why not the Big Bang Theory all over again? And boom, who was doing the orchestrating if there is no God? And if God is not in control? Just ponder that. Just think about that. That's all. Just a little thought for you to think about that, for you to meditate. But Sister Valerie sometimes thinks in 3D. Sometimes she sees in 3D. So with all of the news and all of the eclipse and everything going on, my mind began to think of other situations and things concerning darkness. And since we are not too far away from Easter, my mind went back, and let's go back to Luke chapter 23, and I want to start at verse 44. We know that this is talking about the crucifixion once again and the death of Jesus. And I want to just start. You can read the whole chapter if you want, but I want to start today for Luke 23 and 44. And it reads, and I'm reading the King James Version. And it was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour. And the sun was darkened, and the veil of the temple was rent in the midst. I want to stop right there. Now, once again, what happened? If we would like to say, there was an eclipse, okay? So this, eclipse, yes, it comes, I think they say something like every 7 years or whatever. But yet, this was, as we have documentation and reading of, as far as I know, was one of the first eclipses. And then I began to think, everybody was talking about this, but we live in darkness every day. Why do you say that, Sister Valerie? Because sin covers the earth, or sin is in the earth every day. And we know that sin is equated to darkness. But it says, hello, people. Behold, the light has come. Who is the light? It said Jesus is the light of the world. So Jesus has come. Jesus is alive. So we no longer have to live under a cloud of darkness. We no longer have to live in a world of darkness, of sin. But we can walk in the light as Jesus is the light. So today, I extend to you an invitation to totally walk in the light all the time, not just when the S-U-N is out from beneath the clouds or coming through the clouds, but walk in the fullness of the S today. For truly the light is shining bright.